Welcome back everyone, Jose21 Crisis here, and today we're playing some more Grand Prix World 2001. We're in the 2003 season, only 4 races to go, and there's a championship fight going on. Kinda. Because right now David Coulthard is leading the damn thing, followed by Michael Schumacher, and Physical and Alonso, our boy Alonso, is third with 63 points, as I stated in the previous episode. If Coulthard scores 14 points, actually 13 because I don't think we're gonna reach the amount of wins he has, but let's put it without the tiebreakers. If he reaches 14 points, he wins the championship, or at the very least, he locks us from winning the Drivers' Championship. And getting 14 points is not the most difficult thing in the world, especially when you have the best car in Formula 1, as you can see from the graph. They are the best, with Ferrari being second best. We are close, but not close enough. So, yeah. The Constructors has been... No, we're not winning the Constructors, no matter how much we try. We will finish third, because Williams is not going to catch up. And in the Drivers, I think we're very likely to finish third as well. Depends on what DC and Michael do. But, yeah. Okay. What do I do now? I did the testing as per usual. Build some spares. We're working on improving clutch reliability, because we're gonna have clutch transferring over next year, and I need to build that clutch. Still working on traction control. Let's see if it goes on the car, and working on model design so that the new front wing goes on the car for Italy. Of course, I'm going to use the usual trick, which is using research to speed up wind tunnel and get it on the car. Both cars are fixed, both are ready to go. I need to build at least one more 2004 car. I can build the other one in 2004. That's so I can do proper testing and so on. Hospitality, not much to say here. We just have a bunch of sponsorship going to the important people, like Renault and Michelin and so on and so forth. Not that much here. Alright, so Belgium. Put some points in rain, 3 of them in dust, so that we have more grip, but in rain, because if it rains here, I want to have an advantage. And we're gonna put the soft tires on this, because you can easily one-stop this race, and the zero-stop doesn't quite work, unlike Hockenheim, so we have to keep that in mind. Boost everything except top speed and acceleration, because gotta qualify, gotta get out of there with the least amount of fuel. Besides, I'm gonna alter that anyway, so it should be fine. Everything's fine. But I wonder who we should look into, because I need some driver aids. Those power brakes, they might be stolen from us. But I need someone with active suspension level 2. And no one has active suspension level 2, unfortunately. McLaren has a bunch of driver aids, but no one has active suspension level 2. Even from the news, maybe Sauber? But Sauber have not, gotten active suspension 1 approved. So yeah, definitely not Sauber. Let's look into McLaren. McLaren probably have some active suspension going down. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, that's everything. So let's get in there. Okay, so it's gonna be light rain, and don't think everyone's gonna make the cut on this one, simply because it's raining. So we'll see who makes it. And you know what? I'm just gonna put the soft tires and wait until the track dries out, and yeah, sure. Yeah. So let's get in there. We tried our best. David Coulthard puts it on the pole yet again, with Fernando Alonso second, Giancarlo Fisichella third, Enrico Bernoldi fourth. Michael Schumacher is fifth, so at the very least we're beating someone. Mark Webber 6th. Not a good session for Webber. Then you have De La Rosa 7th, Raikkonen, Barrichello and Raikkonen 8th and 9th, with Frentzen 10th. What happened to Panis? He's 13th. Whatever happened to him? Okay, we got everyone on this session, which is amazing considering we had rain. Speaking of, we won't get rain in the race. Okay. Strategy. Of course, we're gonna be running a one-stop on these softs, and I want to run as long as possible. So we're just going to set up to lap 25 should be okay. Bernoldi can run until lap 23, actually 26 and 18. So Bernoldi runs up to the 24th. We should be able to make it with these tires. You set 3 and 4. Actually, you set 4 and 5. Just because I can. Just because I have the power of being able to choose. Yep, we should be fine. Excuse me. So, let's get in there. And save the game and lower speed to 100%. Good. Everything here is set up. No. Don't crash into people. Okay. Come on, boys. Don't lose positions, please. That'll do. Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your places, boys. Come on. That's something. Oh, no. No. Okay, you know what? I mean, that works. But Alonso lost all the places. Dang it. No, we had the good start, but now he lost every single position he had. I mean, I guess it's fine because he can overcut people, but he needs to be up there, which means Bernoldi needs to block. He needs to block. Alonso lost every position. He lost everything. No. At the very least, he's passing people. He's 19th. The McLarens are in trouble because Michael Schumacher is ahead. Now Alonso is 21st. Drop that. Now Alonso is last. What is he doing? Drop that acceleration. Keep the braking up. He's gonna need to have good braking. Alonso just needs to get a move now. At the very least, someone's out of the way. Thank you, Eddie Irvine. But this is close to championship over. It will depend on Alonso to being able to climb up there and overtake Coulthard in some way, shape, or form. This is not a good start. Well, we'll see what happens. But so far, Bernoldi holding up nice. I definitely need Bernoldi to block, put the defensive performance of his life. Oh, there we go, up to 17th. The defensive performance of his life, so that Alonso can climb back up. Let me lower this braking for Alonso to 5. He's still passing people. That's good. He needs to. Now he's down to 18th. Get a move. Dang it. Okay, back up to 10. And this is gonna be a bit tense because eventually Bernoldi's gonna break, most likely, and he's gonna start letting people through. If Alonso can get up there before Coulthard passes Bernoldi, we should be cooking. If not, things get heated. I'll see you later when more important stuff happens. This is just Alonso climbing back up. I mean, this is gonna be pretty important. If I could, I don't have the capacity to do so. There he goes again. I don't have the capacity to do so. I will record the entirety of this thing and upload it just to see how far Alonso climbs up between recordings, but I cannot do that. I do not have that much recording space. Careful, do not break anything. There goes. He's 12 now. Yeah, he needs to get a move on. Maybe he won't be able to climb that much more, but we'll see. Let's cut the recording. Let's cut to later to see what happens. We've been partially safe thanks to the fact that David Coulthard is attempting a two-stop strategy, which is still ahead. I wanted him to be behind Alonso, because that meant he would have been ahead overall. But I guess right there is fine. I guess right where he is fine. As long as Alonso can find a way past him, it should be okay. He's up to 6th now. But yeah, he needs to get past Coulthard. And obviously, Bernoldi is way ahead of the situation. Bernoldi is probably going to win this race. But Alonso needs to find a way past Coulthard to make this worthwhile. I mean, the big issue was the fact that he made that big mistake in the opening lap and dropped. Probably my mistake for putting on the block orders. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, he needs to find a way past Coulthard. Otherwise, yeah, it gets tough. But we'll see what happens. Oh, by the way, the Ferraris, they are out of this because I think they are attempting a 3-stop. I have not seen the pit stop tab just yet. At the very least, Michael is attempting a 3-stop, I think. PC is probably on a 2-stop and a long 2-stop at that. Okay, let's continue until the pit stops, I suppose. I decided to wait a bit before saying that this is Enrique Bernoldi's pit-in lap, and I will take advantage of that fact and say this is the half race report presented by myself. Who else is going to present this? Water. And Bernoldi went into the pits. He could have gone an extra lap. That's going to be an issue, and I hope Alonso does not get that sort of pit stop issue. Get the wheel out. Get the wheel out. Come on. Okay, good. He's still going to be behind Raikkonen, but he's going to be well ahead of physical gaps. No match. So, the race situation right now is that Bernoldi is in the net lead of this race. And depending on how things turn out, he will be the leader. But he might have to support Alonso by giving up his position if Alonso is 2nd and Coulthard is 3rd. It's not a move I'm proud of, but it might have to happen. What else? Coulthard is 2nd. Thank you, Jensen. Don't do that. Coulthard is 2nd. Raikkonen is 3rd, and I'm pretty sure he has not stopped yet. Oh yeah, Raikkonen has stopped. When, I do not know, but he has not stopped. Bernoldi is 4th right now, but he's in the net lead of the race. Alonso is currently leading this race. Let's see. Who else? De La Rosa 6th with Rubens 7th, Saracen 8th. Michael is 12th because, like I told you, he is on a 3-stop and he pitted a while ago, so pretty far back. He's not winning this one. Ferrari, man, I could have used some Ferrari help on this one, like them being able to fight Coulthard would have been so nice, but they won't. Also, Mark Webber is doing a 3-stop as well, so he was one of the first guys to overtake Bernoldi, but at the very least, he was on a 3-stop. Let's see. Yeah, Michael's 12th, not gonna be a threat. Come on, stop. And Alonso now into the pits. He should start pushing, otherwise... No, I'm not gonna increase the acceleration, that could be a problem. I'm gonna have him push, just to see if he can, like, on the final stint, even though he will be a bit heavier. Even though he will be a bit heavier, maybe he's a bit faster. He should be a bit faster. Anyway, Alonso in the pits. All of you will keep going. Where is the... Okay, good stop from Alonso. Gonna be a pretty quick stop as well. There he goes, just behind Bernoldi. Good. And since I told you Bernoldi's in the net lead of this race, Alonso is not that far back from the leader despite that horrendous opening lap. I shouldn't have decreased that, but he's through just fine. Hey, this has been the Half Race Report. Comment, like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and there's a coffee link down there if you want to support me. And let's get going with the race. Whoa. This wasn't the plans. Now it's raining. Good, great, awesome, outstanding. If this track is going to get wet, it better happens after those two guys in front, Coulthard and Raikkonen, pit. Otherwise, the levels of screwedness we are not normal. Michael in the pits, Panis in the pits. They are not relevant to our current race because they're so far down, but just wanted to say that they went to the pits. Michael's not even going to score points, I think. Come on, Alonso, you need to get a move on. On the rain, it might well be a bad thing because Alonso is good. Coulthard is quite good in the wet. Alonso and Bernoldi are decent in the wet and they have some rain points, but I'm not sure that's enough. Okay, he got through. Okay. I'm not sure those two rain points I put in are going to be enough if it does start to rain. If it gets wet, it already started to rain. If it gets wet, I'm not sure they are enough. Only one way to find out is, well, waiting and seeing. Wait, how are the conditions right now? Yeah, it's not going to get wet until well after they pit. It's not getting that wet. Come on. Also, since we're here, I forgot to mention that Tarso Marquez DNF because his engine blew up. Okay, end of report. See you later. Wait. Aren't those Saubers Reynolds too? Right, boys, he's gone into the pits. Lap 34, Coulthard in the pits. Let's see where we come out. Let's see, Coulthard is still in there, coming out right now. We're clear. We are completely clear. Bernoldi into the lead, Fernando Alonso second. But they are in the wrong order. I need Alonso to be leading, but I don't think I'm going to swap them just yet, because I think Bernoldi still has some solid pace. It will depend. If Coulthard gets too close... Oh, good job, Joss. If Coulthard gets too close, like way closer, too close for comfort, I'm swapping them. If not, then I'm just keeping them like that until either it rains or we reach like lap 44, 42, 43. I'll swap them, and we have Alonso leading the race with Bernoldi second. And they better finish that way. It's not like ideal, because I would have preferred Coulthard to be further down the field. There goes Barrichello into the pits. But this is the hand that we have to work with, so there's that. I had to make the swap because I think Coulthard is getting a bit too close, so I already made the swap, and I have Bernoldi with increased braking so that he can hold up Coulthard as much as he can. If everything works out, he holds Coulthard all the way to the flag. If not, then at the very least, Alonso wins this race with Coulthard second. Actually, for the tires. Tires are decently fine. You know what? Do it. Go full defensive. This is the defensive drive of your life, Bernoldi. If you keep Coulthard ahead, our chances are still low, but there are chances of winning this Drivers' Championship. Circuit is getting wet, but it's not gonna be a factor. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not getting here. Let's be honest. Of course, as I say that, the circuit damp notification appeared, and now I'm asking myself, what the hell do you do if it does get wet? It's just 4 laps to go. You're being chased down by a level 5 wet weather driver. What the hell do you do? Like, what exactly are you supposed to do in a situation like this? What I'll do, it's gonna be pretty stupid, but I have to. It's prepare intermediates. it shouldn't get to that. It shouldn't get down to me using intermediate for like 2 laps. But I have to prepare them. They are ready. I shouldn't have to use them, but they are there. Okay, it is the last lap, and it did not get wet. Fernando Alonso is going to win this race, but the question is can Bernoulli hold? It's just one more lap, the entire 7 kilometers of this track. It's not 7 kilometers at this point though. Anyway, you understand, it's nearly 7 kilometers. Bernoulli needs to hold this one lap. Alonso is gonna get 10, Bernoulli is gonna get 8, and more importantly, Coulthard is just gonna get 6. If this holds. Otherwise, he's gonna get through. He's gonna get 8, so he's going to need just 6 to hit his magic number and knock us out. But yeah, I would have preferred some help, and I would have preferred that this not get down to the final few corners. But we are here. Alonso wins. No animation. There we go. Bernoulli held on. The rear wings are breaking, but that's not a big deal because we made it to the end. Those rear wings barely made it. I set this at 9 on purpose because on my Excel spreadsheet it said that we could make it to the end and have like 10 points of rear wing to spare. Clearly was not the case. With the rear wing is breaking, it should be fine. I mean, it's fine. The race is over, but that could have been bad. But still, we got the win. We got the 1-2 actually. David Coulthard only scores 6 points, which is good. The problem is David Coulthard scores 6 points, which means that if he finishes second at the next race, we're completely knocked out of the championship. Alonso and Bernoulli pulled that one out of the bag and finished 1-2 with Coulthard 3rd, Raikkonen 4th, Fisichella 5th with Barrichello 6th, 7th is De La Rosa, and 8th Stefan Sarrazin. Michael Schumacher is 9th and Mark Webber is 10th. Don't do 3 stops in Belgium, it doesn't work. Right, so we are just 23 points behind Coulthard, 12 points behind Michael Schumacher. That's Alonso. Bernoulli is 4 points away from Webber. He should be able to beat Webber. 30 points remaining in this. Oof. Okay. So he needs 8 points. If he gets 8 points, he beats us. Ferrari leading the Constructors' Championship by 10. At least that Coulthard good place did not do that much damage again for them. Let's see. Slight profit, good stuff. It's fine. We will do the testing. Don't worry. Build a new car, spares stuff. We need spares. I know. The advantage. Oh, we have to see that. Race advantage, Michelin, hospitality, licensing, cars. On a driver, we need to see that. Well done. Right, so he's still looking for a win. He has no wins in his professional career, I think. No, 0. Could have given him 1, but the championship is more important. Prost crushed the opposition, not quite, but we were there. Ferrari is absolutely not certain to win this championship. Do not be deceived. Okay, this is something I had to get into. I was checking the lineups. I have to put the image right now, and I saw that Michael Schumacher did not have, had not signed with anyone, and that Michael Schumacher was a free agent. Put 2 and 2 together, and we have Michael going to Jaguar. Bobby Rahal the worst, me the best, and we got some espionage going down. Let's see what we found. Just active level 1. Where's the level 2? No, we already have that technology, I know. Right. But nothing like Ferrari or McLaren doing, like... It's fine. Okay, move people up. Move people up. Move more people up, and move 5 people up. Good. In design, we have to keep moving people up. 3, and then 5 here. I don't think this is an efficient distribution, but we're gonna run with it. And here, oh, perfect. Perfect. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Bunch of 10s. Still not enough for the traction control. And I cannot send that improved design until we build the improved performance clutch. What matters though is that the front wing is done. We're gonna deal with that in a moment. Where do I burn these advantages? On 555 and Katia. As for this, any change I need to do? Not really. Not really. Right, so don't touch that yet. Let's build 2 spares. Actually, let's have 6 total spares. 6 total spare parts. That will be enough. Do the research. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I did. Research. Construct. 77%, and we actually aren't done yet. Can we? Dang it, FIA. Yeah, So, build the new upgrade. And I guess build a new technology. Build a new clutch. So we move that on to the engineering department. I can shut down the technology department for the season and focus on driver aids. Or try to get another reliability upgrade for the clutch. I'll figure it out. I have to do testing and the cars are somewhat worn. Maybe I end up using car number 3 and car number 4. Nothing from our suppliers, dang it. One of the upgrades I'm eyeing up is improving the factory for 2004. And I'm probably gonna do that considering we have a ton of money compared to what we usually have. Right. Next is Monza, so let me just put the hard tires because we're gonna be using the hard tires for the next race. And let me cut the recording right here and get this all done. I'll probably have to do that some other day because it's pretty late right now. So yeah, let me do the testing, let me prepare everything, and I'll see you in the second half of this video. Before I go to the second half of this video, Ferrari have active level 2. You know what that means, well, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? Ferrari. There. Alright, so welcome back. So, what have I done? I have done testing. I have done setup, development, and research testing to the full thing. Here's the setup I used for drivers and mechanics, and that gave me full setup, full development, and full research. I will use the entirety of the development bar to figure out that we have poor balance. That's an issue we're going to fix for Japan. We're gonna have that issue fixed for Japan, but we're gonna have to do a very specific set of steps to speed up that upgrade. Full setup, but I'm gonna show you why we have 8 points here in a moment, and full research. Part of the steps to get this upgrade on the car is to save up these points. We're gonna use them for later. And I fixed car number 1 and car number 3. Car number 4 is Bordeaux's car, Car number 2 is the R&D car. Did some modifications in terms of the sponsors. So to increase the bonuses they have mostly, first of all, like one Marlboro to give me that guaranteed deal. Although I don't really take advantage of those guaranteed deals, at least on team sponsors, simply because I keep their support high. But I want it on Renault so that we get priority on engine upgrades, and on Michelin so that we get also priority on engine upgrades. What else have I done? I'm going to give both of the guys hard tires. Definitely gonna use them for this one. Now, Monza. The championship fight is critical right now. There's still a chance to win. Like, if DC gets 8 points, assuming Alonso wins, that's the championship. But there's still a chance. The problem is, the next few races are Italy, Europe. I'm gonna call it Luxembourg, Europe, and Japan. And in Nürburgring and on Suzuka, there's a high chance of rain, and you have to make sure the car setup for both guys takes advantage of that. Plenty rain points. And to farm all of those rain points, I got to sacrifice one of the races, and unfortunately that race is gonna be Italy. I'm just gonna give them 1 point in tarmac, and they're gonna have to run with it. If things work out, if like DC DNFs or something like that, and Alonso wins, because that's one of the things that has to happen. If Alonso finishes 7th, that's basically if like he had won and DC had finished 2nd. Championship over. So yeah, we need to hope for a DC DNF, and that this single solitary tarmac point can make up for the difference. I'm just gonna increase this stuff as usual. Top speed as well. Might as well. Save. And let's jump right in there. Italia, I did not confirm anything, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. So, overcast, it might rain, 30 degrees, Jesus Christ, it's so hot. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. And Michael Schumacher takes pole position at Italy on a Ferrari, which, yeah, the usual big important stuff going down in Italy. Second, unfortunately, it's David Coulthard. And third is Fernando Alonso. These three boys, they set their laps very, very early when the track was cold. Something I have mentioned plenty of times in this series is that cold track is faster. So if you really want to do some good qualifying laps, the very first thing you do when the qualifying session loads is go, because maybe in some sessions that's the coldest the track will be, and if the track is cold, car's faster. Even if the track after that rubbers, it doesn't matter. You go out early, the track is cold, you go faster. At times the track just starts out hot, and that point you just need to wait until it rubbers. But in this particular condition, it was very cold. It got hotter as the session went on, and for that reason, no one else could beat Alonso or Coulthard or Michael. Weber is 4th with Raikkonen 5th, Fisichella 6th, Barrichello is 7th, and Bernoldi is 8th. Bernoldi, like Alonso, did his lap on the cold track, but he was just not good this session. Half a second down on Alonso, which is why he's 8th. The Benettons, 9th and 10th. Here is the rest of them. Jaguar, the disappointment. And no! I would have liked rain. If instead of using tarmac points, I would have used rain points. But this light rain, this is not what I wanted. The boys are decent in the rain, yes. We're gonna like rain a lot more in Nürburgring and Suzuka because we're gonna have a ton of rain points. But right now, rain is exactly what we didn't want. Michael and Coulthard are very good in the wet. They're going to get away from us. So what we need to hope is that this switches to very wet conditions very quickly. We switch to the very wet to the wet tires, and both Michael and Coulthard take ages to switch to the proper tire. That's our only hope in this championship, or that it dries out quickly. That honestly works fine. I'm still gonna prepare this strategy. No, actually no. No. Don't do that. 16 laps, then 16 more. Actually, 36, and then 50, 70. Yeah, that works. For you, it's gonna be 15, 20, 35, and then 17. Yeah. My original strategy was going to be Alonso pits on the 32, goes to the end. Bernoldi pits on the 30, goes to the end. The reason for that is that in Monza, the one stop is very, very good. It's the best strategy of them all. But since it's raining, we cannot do that. In fact, we need to load less fuel because it's very likely that this track switches to very wet very quickly. Maybe I should put less fuel, but let's play it a bit more conservative here, okay? Championship on the line for everyone, for Michael, for Coulthard, for Alonso. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and right, save that, and lower to 100%. Please, Alonso, don't have a terrible start like you did on the previous one. We want to lower acceleration a bit. You actually do, a bit. Yeah. Okay. What can you guys do? Mark Webber screws up. Good. Don't touch anything until they cross like the first sector. Otherwise, things are gonna go bad. Okay. Static. Now you can defend. Same with you. Yeah, they're getting away. They are gone. Which is unfortunate. And we drop this. Bernoldi is fighting. Let me put my eye on Bernoldi. Alonso make mistakes. Oh no. The one that did mistakes is Bernoldi. Dang it. Maybe it's because of the line defense. Maybe the defense is too aggressive. Maybe it's because of that. Bernoldi's at the very least decent in the wet, so it shouldn't be that terrible. The only issue is that the people behind Alonso, yeah, they're fast. Physical is fast in the wet. So what's gonna get through no matter what. Bernoldi needs to get a move on. I mean, it should be fine, but still, not ideal race start. Alonso fourth. Webber is gonna be a no factor in this race. Why are you complaining about wets? I do not know. But yeah, here we are. Who's that braking? You absolutely need it. And Alonso is 7th. I should have kept this at 5. My mistake. So yeah, we need to switch to wets as soon as possible. And we load 20 laps of fuel. Not 20, 16. So we make it to the 32. We turn this into a one-stop, you know. Wets. Good. So Alonso's 6th right now. There's a DNF there. Bernoldi making up a ton of places under yellow. Or what should be yellow. Goodbye, Pedro. Engine failure at Monza, that's the most common thing in the world. Michael's gone, which at the very least is good. But this knocks out Alonso. This knocks Alonso out of the championship. This is not good. There is John O'Lacey. Good. Hello, man. And Bernoldi is 12th. And it's not switched to wet weather just yet. Just need to... Much for Bernoldi. Put that at 5. Just need to hold on, mate. It should change soon enough. I think. I hope. This is not going great, but we'll see what happens later. Alright, so things have not changed, but karma has struck back at John O'Lacey for taking out Enrique Bernoldi in Germany. Now he DNFs in a position where he could have done plenty damage. He could have... Okay, absolutely not won the race because Michael Schumacher is gone. I think the win is out of the question in regards to Michael Schumacher because he's so far gone. Second might be a long shot as well. But yeah, all I wanted to say was that justice was served against John O'Lacey. No, I just the weather, man. We're running short on laps. We need the weather to change like right now. About time it happened. We need to come into the pits, both of you. I'm gonna glitch Bernoldi, then Alonso's gonna come in, put the the wet tires, and off we go. Finally, it took way too long, way longer than expected. Panis got screwed both by his crew and by the weather. Sadly, Bernoldi might get a bit screwed by this VAR and this Jaguar because they're gonna pit the next lap. Unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Alonso is the one that needs to win the championship. Or this race, actually. Not that big of a skip. Why? Come on. Unstuck the jack, please. Get it moving. Get it moving. Thank you. That took so long. Pit Bernoldi. Pit Bernoldi. Now increase the braking, and now Alonso. How long that took? That took way too long. That took far too long. 13 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We'll deal with it. 30 until lap 30. Take that off. Wet and sure, 21 laps. Should make it that far. Fuel for 20 laps, and actually it's 32 then. 32. One, that should do it. Bernoldi needs to come in, and you can see that the wet tires are very quick, because look at where Bernoldi is, look where Alonso is right now, and Alonso needs to start overtaking people, so I'm just going to increase the braking. We'll deal with the issues with the tires later. It should be fine. We shouldn't be on this tire forever anyway. There goes Bernoldi. None of those other two guys pit. Good. Okay, Bernoldi has a clean stop at the very least. Good. Wait. I saw Jordan. Good. No reason to panic. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. That Jordan got screwed by Raikkonen. Everything is fine. Michael already pit, so I saw him coming in. There he is. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Absolutely not winning this one. DC is catching DC. That's awesome. For first championship. Now Coulthard pits. We're not gonna catch him. That's unfortunate. Was hoping they'd stay out longer, but they didn't. I need to alter. Yeah, I need to alter Bernoldi's strategy. 30. Take that off. Come on. Wet and 23 left. Yeah, 23. Barricade of pins. We're not catching him. So yeah, weather introduced an extra spanner in the works, and it's not a factor I wanted. Definitely not a factor that I wanted. Simply because our championship hunt has become a lot harder. Simply because our opponents are too good in the wet. That's what's happening. Maybe with some hoping and praying we can beat DC. But we need to see how much damage this is going to do to our championship. Things are not looking good. They're not looking good at all. Right, so it has stopped raining and everyone has already pit. So things are stabilizing. Bernoldi, please, I do not want you interfering with anything. It's overcast. It's going to dry out a bit. We'll see what happens. It's still far-fetched. This is all the way over here. It's bad. It's really bad. Bernoldi, please back off. Please back off. Do not interfere with this. Please, I'm begging you. Maybe he's actually the faster driver, but still. I will have to check the lap times. Okay, that explains everything. Why is Alonso on cold tires, man? Why did you cool down your tires? I do not understand. We're going to let them lap like this, see what happens. Oh good, it switched to wet. Good, now we need to go back to the intermediates. Do I add fuel? Let's add lap. 5 laps of fuel for both, actually. Just 5. 6. 6 laps for both guys. I could wait for things to turn out dry and pit then, because this could very well just waste us time. What is the wind speed? It's low. Temperature is low as well. So let's just be on the right tire, man. Let's just put the right tires for the right situation. Right now, the proper tire is intermediate. I'm gonna go ahead and put the intermediate. It's full commit. Full commit. Dang it, Juan. You didn't have to pit then? You didn't have to pit at that moment. Why are you doing this? Move! Damn it. Alonso getting terrible luck at the pit stops. Now, Juan, get out of the way. Get out of my damn way. Thank you. Okay, now it's Bernoldi's time. And I'm gonna be super pissed off if Bernoldi pits. Michael comes back around and it turns into dry. I'm going to be super pissed off. Actually, considering the way things are, we might have to overtake Michael on, I mean, the right tire, but he's the leader. We may crash into the leader. Let's not think about that. Let's stop thinking about the future. Let's think about the present. Let's think about the present. And that present involves Bernoldi pitting. No issues, don't cover, of course. Bernoldi gets all the good pit stops. But not Alonso. Alonso gets a bad pit stops. I think Bernoldi's gonna be ahead. He should be. He isn't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it. 5 extra laps and 18 on the fuel on the next stop. It could go longer. 36, 6, and Alonso 38, I guess. Right, so on to the next important segment. And why is Alonso so slow? He's still so slow. Yeah. The going is tough. Where is Coulthard? There's Coulthard. Jarno Trulli is 5th. Has he pit? He hasn't. He hasn't pit. He's 15th on merit and strategy. He survived the entirety of the wet period. Maybe we should have done that. Maybe we should have just waited until conditions got back to Inter. We would have been like Jarno, man. I hope he gets another point. I really do. But right now, all he needs to do is get out of our damn way. Yeah, I was gonna say let Bernoldi through. Bernoldi's faster. Might as well. No, Jarno's pit. Okay, just in time. Michael Schumacher turned the situation into dry tires, which means we come in just at the right time. And we're going to disable that because it's completely necessary. An extra lap of fuel, it's fine. It's fine. It should be fine. It should be perfectly fine. What is ahead of... Get out of the way. Thank you. Right, so in the end we didn't quite have to lap the Michael, but still we... gotta have speed. The unfortunate news is that Trulli pit. He pit on lap like 30 or something. Oh, I'm here seeing that Gaston Matsakane and Saracen each other. Good. Also, the arrows are out. Wait, why am I not turning this into the half race report? This is the half race report presented by me. Michael Schumacher has just gone into the pit. He put everyone a lap down with the exception of David Coulthard. Everyone else was a lap down. We're gonna be stuck here thanks to Jos Verstappen. At the very least, those Jaguars are complete trash. So we shouldn't have any issue overtaking him after the stop. There we... Damn it, I wanted Alonso to be ahead of Michael. I'm not sure. Maybe Michael has to pit again. It's annoying, man. Okay, anyway, let's focus. Michael Schumacher leads this race, and he put everyone except David Coulthard a lap down. Second is David Coulthard, of course, the man we need to catch. Third is Fisichella. Fourth is Alonso. Fifth, Bernoulli. Sixth, Jos Verstappen in the terrible arrows. Fisichella doesn't fit for whatever reason. Montoya is 7th. Trulli is 8th. But that 8 is about to be ended by Panis and Barrichello. It wasn't a heroic performance because Trulli, he didn't pit when the track got very wet. He stayed out on the inters. It worked out for him because he was 4th at a point, and he was racing us for position. Us. Dang it, and Panis pit first. And now Marquez pits. Good. No. Oh no. There goes Webber, but Coulthard cannot pit just yet. We're gonna finish a lap down on the Michael, I think. But the reality is we're gonna be right behind. Stop using braking, Bernoulli, because you already overtook the people you have to overtake. But for whatever reason, McLaren isn't bringing DC onto the pits. Absolutely great. That's exactly what we needed to see. Them getting screwed over. Unfortunately, Michael was way too fast for that to screw him. We don't have to make another pit stop. DC might have to make 2 more pit stops depending on what the AI thinks is the proper strategy. I think they're not going to pit again. Same with Fisichella, so we are net 2nd and 3rd thanks to the fact that, oh look, we're about to get him. Good. Let's increase braking. Should get this move done pretty simply. And Alonso is now performing good in the dry instead of the wet. This game, man, I tell you. That has been the very, very complicated half-race report. Trulli is holding on, but he needs to pit. He 100% needs to pit because he's on the inters. Barrichello, okay, good. Bernoulli's through. He might... Barrichello might be on the dries. Panis is there, though, so he's gonna take them both. The shame for Trulli. Why isn't he pitting? Is he expecting more rain? I do not want more rain. Things are already difficult as is, and both Fisi and Coulthard have not pit. It can rain everything it wants after they both pit. Earlier, no. No way. I don't want that. There's plenty of Jarno Trulli in this particular episode. We had not seen much of him since Brazil, I'm pretty sure. Right now he's ahead of a Williams and a Ferrari. That's it. That's the clip. Right, so Alonso caught up to Michael Schumacher and he has gotten his lap back. I boosted his braking so that he could move on, so that he tried to get past him, and he did. Alonso's on the lead lap. Why is he pitting again? What is Michael Schumacher doing? What is Ferrari doing? Okay, it's actually not stupid because, as you may understand, Michael has put a lap on the field, so it's not completely stupid, but it just confuses me. Especially considering Fisichella is the one that needs to pit. Speaking of stuff, I don't understand this top 8. Just pits, okay. Stop. So, of course, Michael's leading from us. Then you have Juan Montoya and Jos Verstappen. Jos Verstappen and Juan Montoya. Then, sadly, you have Panis and Barrichello. Then you have Trulli. Actually, happily, you have Panis. Then you have Trulli. Fisichella and Coulthard dropped off. This is nearly best case scenario. Sadly, DC just pit a while ago. And he's gonna have the pace to... Wait. It's pretty much a circuit. He might not be able to catch Trulli. Trulli might score points. Trulli might save us here. He might save our championship. Panis pits now. It's fine. But where's Trulli's here? Trulli's right here. Oh man. No, I want Trulli to score points. And I want DC to not score a single point. I will like, actually, I'm kind of torn because if I wanted someone to win, that would be Alonso, of course. Like, he just recovers his lap and passes Michael and wins the race. But if I wanted someone else to win the championship that's not us, I would like Michael. Because I still have beef from Coulthard DNF in Mazzacane in the very first season. I still remember that. I still have beef with DC. So if he doesn't score points, I'm very happy with that. Yeah. And it's likely going to be a Schumacher win. He's going to pretty much undo what happened in the previous race where Michael was nowhere thanks to the tree stop. Webber's in the pits. He's been like 5 times in the pits this race. Where is Webber? No, just 3 times. Panis has been in the pits 4 times. Tarso Marquez as well. He just beat. Truly has 3 stops. What do you mean he has 3 stops? I thought he only did 1 stop. What in the world has gotten into Jarno Trulli? He's been amazing today. Well, only a few laps, so let's go to the final few laps, shall we? No. Someone has tried to take out Bernoldi. Someone tried to take out Bernoldi. Come on. Please, the rear wing. Someone tried to kill him. Someone has tried to kill Bernoldi. Please don't. Okay, it's not the Michael. It's not a Ferrari. Who? Because he lost his rear wing. Someone tried to take him out. Mark Webber tried his best to take out Bernoldi. Dang it. No. Well, no. Now it's worse. Coulthard is gonna get a point. I was going to do my grandiose outro where Michael Schumacher, the pride of Germany and Italy, is going to win the Italian Grand Prix. He's actually going to do it. And he does. And Fernando Alonso is going to finish 2nd to keep the championship hopes alive. But Mark Webber taking out Enrique Bernoldi means David Coulthard is going to score a point. So close. I mean, it means Trulli is going to score 2 points ahead of Coulthard. So in the long run, Minardi did the right thing by not pitting. But Webber taking out Bernoldi guarantees Coulthard gets 8. A point. Will have very well been intentional. Michael wins from Alonso, and that's everyone on the lead lap. After that, you have Montoya, Verstappen, Barrichello, Panis, Trulli, and Coulthard. Bernoldi should have finished 3rd. You all know that. McLaren are my main enemies now. They will pay. So Coulthard still in the lead of the championship. And only needs 5 points to knock Alonso out of the chase. Michael Schumacher just 2 points back. Yeah. Would have been 6, but of course Webber. And in fact, Webber protects his own championship position because Bernoldi would have moved ahead of him. Australian grid is going to pay. Ferrari moved further ahead now. They're 19 points ahead. What an episode. We made some cash. We need to repair the cars because the idiot decided to kill us. Set up testing and so on and so forth. Spare parts, spare aero parts, internal technology. Let's start with Lucky Strike. We need a bit more money. Fixed terms with Marlboro. No. Finish the thing. Great deal with Renault, Michelin, Parmalat, 555. Load, I don't care. Driver rate, okay, that might be important. It was a great race. Don't ignore what they did. He Grand Slam it. No, he didn't. He doesn't have the fastest lap. That's Rubens next to Glitches. But did he lead every lap? Yes, he did. If only he could have gotten fastest lap, that would have been a grand slam. Yes, Michael's going to Jaguar then. So who's going to be leading at Ferrari? It was Villeneuve, wasn't he? Or it's in the graph, the drivers they have hired. I think it's like Raikkonen and Villeneuve? Villeneuve is there, or Frentzen and Villeneuve, something like that. Along with Fizzy, of course. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we got explanation. I mean, yeah, just had a 4th place finish. Why you don't put VAR? I do not know. Why do you not put Ron Dennis as the worst manager? I do not know either. We're 4th in the manager ranking, behind Frank Williams for whatever the reason. I'm not sure why. Right, so what do we do now? Actually, let me show you. Yeah, chassis number 3 is gone. It's useless, it's worthless, we cannot use it anymore. That is done. That driver is give me that. Give me all that. Give me all that. Right. Setup. Let's invest those setup points right away. All of the setup points into rain. All of them. Every single one of them. And we're banking on rain this time around for Nürburgring. We need to build a new car. A new 2003 car. This is not something I usually do because it's often unnecessary. Build at least 3 spare parts so we have a total of 6. On. Another one. 6. Put another upgrade on the car. Put, it was a clutch upgrade. I could work on more clutch, but I'm gonna focus on the driver rate, so I'm gonna build another spare part. And that's it. Sadly, our suppliers have not brought anything new. A shame, but gotta deal with it. That research, I'm going to use it. We use that research. On testing, we're gonna get even more research, and we're gonna keep that until Japan. So we are. And what an episode! Oh yeah, this thing. Ferrari copy. Too complex. Dang it, Ferrari! Why you had to make everything complex? Let's try it again. Maybe we'll find. Maybe we'll be able to copy it this time around. I think that's an RNG event where you might get it, you might not get it. An active will help us a bit. But yeah, no need to promote more people into Marlboro. So let's talk with. I think we're gonna talk a bit with Katia. And with 555, I said it in the wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I'm tired. So, and we're gonna talk with Lucky Strike. Stop talking to L. Talk with Lucky Strike. Well, the current situation is, if Alonso wins 2 races in a row, that puts him at 101 points, and DC only needs 5 points to knock us out. That's the situation. Michael also needs 7 points to knock us out. Basically, our championship hopes are over if DC finishes higher than 3rd, and if Michael finishes 2nd. That's all I have for you, man. Hope you liked this episode. I actually did. That was exciting. Good Monza race. Comment, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTuber stuff. There's a coffee link down there if you really want to support me, and I'll see you on the next episode.